Good morning, everyone. This is Narada Rishi Raja with expeditiousfool.com, putting mindfulness in motion, and I'm here with your Lightworkers card pull, so let's see what we have for the day. Today we have the Hierophant. The very first thing that jumps out to me with the Hierophant today, and often when I read it, is his crown and his staff. His crown and his staff, they have 3 levels. These are levels of initiation. We have initiation, apprenticeship, and mastery. All right, so what's jumping out to me with this on the spiritual process is a lot of people that are interested in, I'm not even going to say living their spiritual life, I'm going to say interested in spirituality, which is most people. They're searching for experiences, whether it's through a psychedelic drug or a breathwork class of holotropic breathing or some type of experience breathwork class. And yes, I'm a breathwork instructor, and no, you won't come to a wonderful, happy experience when you come to one of my sessions. What you will do is you will learn tips, tricks, and skills of pranayama, which has been used for thousands of years to regulate the nervous system. It's not going to be a fad experience that's going to leave you raw and not give you any skills to know how to deal with it, right? That's the downside with chasing, these spiritual experiences. A deep psychedelic experience, and I've had some wonderful full times with that and some wonderful experiences. But here's the thing, it has to be done in reverence, and on top of that, you have to have a daily practice. If not, it's taking you backwards instead of forwards. If you have a daily practice, it can keep pushing you forward. If you have proper understanding of yogic philosophy, which is the science behind all of spiritual progress, then you're able to move forward. Just like in following the yogic processes, you can develop these things called siddhis, right? Which are superpowers. No joke, superpowers. Jesus walking on water, people flying, people transporting, teleporting, all kinds of things like that with able to stand heat, cold, all of these things are predict the future, see the future, move things, all of these things. And this is just a limited number. They're all siddhis. They're actual abilities that you can develop in the human system. If you read the Hatha Pradiptaka, it'll tell you the specific actions in which to develop certain siddhis. If you read the Yoga Sutras, near the end, it's telling you that. But it also informs you that having those or developing for those will prevent you from reaching the end goal, that actual spiritual experience, that God connection, that yoga union with God source, right? So that's why I warn against, and yeah, I do sound baths and things like that, which is a healing experience. But if you're learning that from somebody who doesn't understand the deep science behind everything that's happening with that spiritual process, when you get into certain situations with those individuals, they're not able to handle it. They don't know. So it then becomes a situation where you've been opened up. Yeah, you've had some things moved out of your nervous system and they've came up to the surface, but now you're raw. What to do with that, right? And that's the important part, to make sure that we don't just chase experiences for experiences, because though they may be powerful, we may not have the necessary skills to maintain ourselves afterwards for what we need in our day-to-day. So those experiences, they're not bad, but I do recommend strongly, just like an initiate would, they have to study every day, they have to learn every day, they have to prepare their body and their system for whatever information or whatever job and skill it is they're preparing for, right? Similar in our spiritual journeys. We have to prepare our systems, that way they can even process an experience like that properly. They can put it into the right context. They don't attach too deeply to an experience like that, because that's still part of Maya, right? We have to make sure that we have that daily process in which it centers us with God's source first, above any experience, above any feeling, above any sense that we could have. And that is how we gain that true spiritual experience where we feel what all of the saints and sages have talked about all of these years. I have felt that. I am here to teach others to feel that same. All right, everybody, I hope that this message helps you. If you want to schedule a session with me, Tibetan sound healing, tarot, breathwork, meditation, one-on-one yoga, prana energy healing, I teach virtually around the world, so it doesn't matter where you're located. I would love to get you added to my list of clients. Have a great day on purpose, everyone, and stay mindful. Namaskaram.